So I think when I was pregnant, I just heard this horrible rumor that we cannot get any sleep at all. So I was pretty concerned, and just I was researching everything what we can get prepared for. And then I just randomly saw a recommendation for a book called Happiest Baby on the Block, and I bought it. And I just want to know what is it about, because I'm pregnant and I just want to take some time to read something that's relevant and it might be helpful. I think the 5 S's method that I mentioned in the book is really helpful, especially for the newborn phase. The 5 S's is basically to regenerate the environment of the womb for the baby to fall asleep. Can you grab Happiest Baby on the Block? So the 5 S's is basically, what are they? Do you still remember?
Swaddle.
Yeah. Swaddle.
Shush.
Shushing.
I don't. Swing or sway?
Swinging.
Swinging. Hold on, let's see. Swaddle. Sideways.
Yeah.
Sideways. Fifth one is an optional one. It's like
yeah,
a pacifier.
cherry on top. Yeah, cherry on top of thing. Sucking.
Oh, sucking. That's the pacifier, right?
Yeah. It's a lot of work. I think one of the very interesting concepts is all the baby, they were born missing one more trimester. They're not really ready for the world yet. So they need a lot of help to adapt to the world, and they need a lot of help to sleep. I think there's a concept called overtiredness. So if the baby, first of all, they don't have the ability to put themselves to sleep. And also, it's not like adults, the tired we get, the easier for us to fall back to sleep. For baby, actually, if they get overtired, their body will produce adrenaline.
Right.
And that will actually make them really fussy and then frustrated, hence harder to fall asleep. I think we really did it diligently for the first 3 months.
It took us about 15-20 minutes of just shushing, swaying in the dark to put her to sleep almost every day for 3 months.
Yeah. We were using 5 S's and it was working quite well for a long time, but it's really a lot of effort.
Yeah.
Every time we spend 20-30 minutes whenever she needs to go to sleep, and we need to shush her, and she will wake up again maybe after 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes, and it's just too much, taking a toll on us, mentally and physically. And I was already breastfeeding. I feel like my shoulder is breaking and my back hurts. It's just a lot of things, even though...
Can you explain why your shoulder and your back would hurt for breastfeeding?
I need to look down all the time.
Because you have to hold the baby and then you have to kind of hunch over, right?
Hunch over and just imagine looking at your boobs.
Yeah.
For 6 hours straight.
Yeah.
It's not 6 hours straight, but majority of the 6 hours I have to do this. That's when I start to look into, how do baby, will this get better? Do we really need to do 5 S's always? Is there any other ways we can maybe make her stay asleep? And then I saw people mentioning sleep training and a lot of people sharing their experience around how their baby was able to sleep independently, and some people share how their baby can sleep overnight, 12 hours straight.
Right.
And at that time I felt like, this is something I really would like to have.
She would wake
I
up
think
again.
we put her back around dinner, after dinner, and then before we go to sleep, which is around 11-12, she's
up again.
She's
up.
up.
She's hungry.
So we feed her and get everything ready for her again, shush her back. And then we go to sleep around 11, 12.
Yeah.
And then basically she will wake up again crying at 1 or 2 a.m. And then everything over again. And then
2 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and then 6 o'clock, basically,
And then we start our day around 6. I wasn't sure what exactly we need to do. So I came across another book that's recommended in one of the forums, Precious Little Sleep. And they mentioned a lot of different methods around sleep training. The first one is the extension method, or the cry it out, which is you just put the baby into the room and then you close the door. And no matter how the baby cry, you just let the baby cry.
Okay.
And the second method is the Ferber method. And
Ferber, yeah, okay.
The method, it's gradually longer time intervals.
Right.
So the first time you let the baby, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, and then for you go in and comfort the baby, and
but
then
if she still cries again, we wait, but this time wait longer, like 10 minutes.
10 minutes, and then 15 minutes.
15 minutes, 20 minutes.
It just gets longer and longer. That's the Ferber method.
Right.
And there are other methods. I've heard the chair method is the parents will stay in the room with the baby, but they sit on a chair distant, just watch the baby but don't do anything. That sounds really strange. There's another parents they use the tapping method, so they don't pick the baby up, but she was next to the crib and just gently tap and comfort the baby with one hand. And she said she had to do that for the first few days, every day for an hour, just tapping.
Yeah.
One method that's mentioned, fuss it out. And it's to let the baby try to sleep on their own, and also give a time where you feel like it's long enough for the baby to challenge themselves to self-soothe, but not crazily long. Not that you don't do anything, but just let the baby get a chance to learn to self-soothe.
So it's like a combination of cry it out and a Ferber method.
I think so.
So you decided to use the fuss it out, and even though a lot of the posts that we read were saying, that maybe start at 6 months, we just wanted to start as early as possible.
For sleep training, I think it's recommended 6 months.
Okay.
And then fuss it out, it's, according to the book, it's something that you are trying it out to let a baby to learn to self-soothe, but it's not really, the goal is not to sleep train the baby.
Okay.
So that's okay to do when the baby's around 4 months.
Okay.
Like a little young.
So we started at 4 months.
Yeah.
Doing the fuss it out method.
Yeah.
Right.
And I think it's something that we can try, and if it works, it will be great. And if it doesn't work, it's okay also.
And did it work?
I think for the first few nights, she cried quite a lot.
Yeah.
And we can, I think after a long time of crying, we can see her trying to self-soothe.
Yeah.
She'll use her thumb to quiet herself down, and that's a really great sign. And I think that's a sign that she might be ready to sleep independently. And I think we continued with the fuss it out.
Basically from 4 months on, we just...
Recommended in the book is try fuss it out, and if it doesn't work, that means your baby's not ready yet. And wait a few weeks later, a few months later to try it again. And I was hoping that also I will just try it out, and if it doesn't work, it's okay. We can do it again in a month. But I think it worked really well, and she was able to go to sleep on her own.
I think after a few days, it took her only a few days to be able to sleep on her own.
I think for the first time, the longest she cried really for like almost an hour.
Yeah.
But not continuously. Like we really only wanted to wait for 15-20 minutes, and she will cry really loud. But after 20 minutes, she was really showing sign of self-soothing. So it's like, okay, we're gonna give her longer time.
Yeah.
And then she will cry again, and on and off for longest almost an hour.
Yeah, it's like 45 minutes or an hour. Yeah.
It was really long for first 1 or 2 days, and then I think for the third, fourth days, the crying
like
shortened quite a
minutes,
bit. Yeah, and then she was able to just
super
go back
surprised
to
it actually did work.
Yeah, I think we were beyond happy. For the second week we did it, I think right now pretty consistently we just put her down, and if she's tired, she just go back to sleep. Don't remember. No,
because she was still breastfeeding, and I think once or twice.
Right. So the schedule really didn't change. It's the things we need to do before she goes to sleep. We stopped doing shushing her. We stopped.
Yeah. She would just be able to sleep on her own.
Yeah, because the theory is, whatever was happening at the moment she fall asleep, if she sees us shushing her and shaking her, when she wake up, she see we're gone and no one's shushing her or hugging her, she will feel things has changed and she doesn't know what's going on. Then she will not be able to fall back to sleep. That's when I realized sleep training is not just for us.
Yeah,
it's also very important for her.
The moment when she goes to sleep is really important.
Yeah.
Right, because that's what she needs when she goes back to sleep.
Yeah, exactly.
In a case that she does wake up.
Yeah.
So if we are there, shushing her and helping her and swaying her.
The state.
Yeah.
She wants the status quo.
Yeah. And when she wakes up, she needs the same exact state and the environment to go back to sleep.
Yeah.
So that's why she needs to be able to sleep by herself.
Yeah, I don't know how true it is. I think it kind of makes sense for me if I fall asleep in my bed and I wake up in the middle of the night on the couch. I will be a little startled and wondering what's going on. I also want to mention that just letting her go into bed, fall asleep independently, it's one thing that we did. Another thing with the sleep training or the fuss it out that we do is the bedtime routine. I think every day we want her to go to bed at pretty consistent time, and
6 to 7,
really important. We feed her and then we'll brush her teeth.
We'll change her. Change her diaper.
Change her diaper and maybe put on the sleep bag and also sing to her.
Yeah, same exact song every single time.
Yeah, I think that's also very helpful to establish a bedtime routine.
Yeah.
And then she will kind of has the physical cue that, oh, it's about time that my parents will leave me alone in my room, that it's time for me to try to go to sleep.
Right.